When my 5 sisters cut off my credit cards and my fiancé threatened to call off the wedding. To force me to hand over my college spot to that scheming fake rich boy, I calmly dialed a number I knew by heart. That same day, the underground world of City A exploded with a single piece of news. Their little prince was back. You see, you were once the most beloved prince of the Shadow organization. You ran straight to your biological parents just to escape those dozen overbearing crazy sisters. But your real family turned out to be rotten to the core, and those 5 blood sisters despised you to your very bones. Even after your brutal death, they tried to squeeze out your last bit of value for clout. But when the 10 brilliant sisters back in the organization heard the news of your death, their hearts shattered completely. On the 7th night after your passing, they erased the Z family from the map entirely. Now reborn, you turned around and handed that fake young master a little gift, then smoothly stepped away. The very next day, the news that the chairman of pharmaceutical giant Yao Ming Group had made a commanding return to the country. Shot straight to the top of every trending list inside the banquet hall, your ex-fiancé was dragging the fake young master around working the room. When she turned and spotted you, both of them froze on the spot. After Xi Jingzi snapped back to reality, she instantly flew into a rage and pointed right in your face. Xi Yan, you useless piece of trash! How dare you fake your death to fool mom and dad? And you have the nerve to sneak into Yao Ming Group's top-tier gala. Do you even know where you are? You think you belong here? Get out of here and go beg for forgiveness. Before she even finished talking, a sharp slap cracked across her face. And who exactly do you think you are? The kind of heavy hitters in this room are not people a nobody like you gets to disrespect. This here is the esteemed Mr. Ray of Yao Ming Group. You really think your pitiful Psy family is in the same league? Mrs. Xiao was practically fuming out of her ears. She had never had any respect for this freeloader. He radiated the energy of someone small-time without a shred of elite class. The only reason she had put up with him this long was for her daughter's sake. Tonight's gala was an opportunity she had worked hard to secure, and this idiot had just blown it all to pieces. She gritted her teeth and ordered him to apologize to Mr. Ray and Miss Chin immediately. Xi Jingzi shuddered like a bucket of ice water had just been dumped on her head. Every top power player in the city was watching right now. Getting slapped here would make her the laughingstock of the entire circle tomorrow morning. Xi Jingzi scrambled to explain that it was just a slip of the tongue, but another brutal slap landed, leaving her eyes watering. She didn't dare breathe a word in front of Mrs. Xiao, so she desperately looked to her fiancé Xiao Xiaoxuan for help. But even though Xiao Xiaoxuan felt bad, there was nothing she could do. She could only brace herself and look at her own mother with pleading eyes, whispering a soft mom. Mrs. Xiao's eyes went wide. She let out a cold scoff and snapped, "Don't call me mom right now." She was absolutely seething inside. This hopeless fool of a daughter had gone and made an enemy of Yao Ming Group and Miss Chen all for some pretty boy. This was total self-destruction. You watched the whole thing from the side and couldn't help but scoff under your breath. Power is the only thing that matters out here. Feelings don't mean a thing. Jin Jinji leaned over gently with a warm smile. Just for you. Has my little Ray finally calmed down? But the moment her gaze swept to the others, her eyes went ice cold. She was itching to throw that eyesore right out the window, smash them into pieces, and it still wouldn't be enough to satisfy her rage, daring to let you suffer even the slightest grievance on her turf. These people must have a death wish. You just wrinkled your nose and muttered quietly, so embarrassingly cheesy. It gives me the creeps. News reached the Z household fast. The overly protective Xie Yanzu